Okay, so hello everyone, I'm Craig. So you're probably new to this channel, and I wanted to kind of introduce you to what is, I guess, sort of a rebranding and a reshuffling of things. So for those that don't know me, my name is Craig. I'm a Catholic dad of 9. I'm an attorney by day, but do a lot of other things in my life. One of which I do is a lot of online content generation, podcasting, video making. Some of it is part of my business, some of it more personal. And one of the things that I realized quite some time ago is there are, being a good Catholic and a good Catholic parent and welcoming children is one thing, but actually now that we have these kids, now that you have embraced this life, how do we do it? How do we balance our need to be good Catholics with our need to provide for these children, both physically, spiritually, and emotionally? And that is a hard balance, and it's one that I think is none of us ever master. We just get better at it, hopefully, over time. My wife and I have been married for 22 years, and interestingly, last night we went out for a dinner because we as a couple are doing some coaching together from a business standpoint, trying to be more collaborative in our approach to life and setting goals. Setting goals was something really difficult for us, strangely enough, because we just spend so much time on the here and now that it's really hard to think 3 months, 6 months, a year, 3 years from now. We're just trying to get the kids off to school, which is what I'm doing now. I just dropped my kids off at school. And I got to thinking, I was like, there's an abundance of instructions on how Catholics ought to live, but there's sort of a dearth of actual how to do it, and that's what I aim to do here, is to really, hopefully through my own experience, a lot of trials and errors, some mistakes, some successes along the way, that if you're a Catholic parent, especially if Catholic dad or mom, and you're just scratching your head about some things, it could be questions of, maybe you want to move in the country. Well, we have a homestead, a small farm. I have a separate channel on that if you're interested in that, sort of the pros and cons, the realities of that. If you're into, if you'd like to start your own YouTube channel or make video online, I do a lot of that. I have some courses that I'm working on that might be helpful to you. Buying cars. My wife and I were talking about vehicles last night. I'm trying to think ahead to what our next vehicle needs to be as we have a gradually aging fleet. That's truly the right word, fleet of vehicles. Getting your kids off to college. Should they go to college? How should they support themselves? All those kinds of things, I think, really go, there's just an endless supply of things that we need to figure out kind of on the fly, and sometimes it can be overwhelming to know where to start. And my hope here is to at least provide my own experience that I've learned through the years, and if it can be of help to you, I hope it is, or maybe someone could find some nugget of benefits. So things that I'll talk about, a lot of it is just life. We took a long family vacation at the beginning of the year. That was kind of a once in a lifetime thing, trying to travel with 9 kids from age 21 on down to 2, homesteading and farming, gardening. We built a log house, not all of it myself, but some of it. So if you're, we'll talk about that a little bit. How to do the fun things. One of the things that we were talking about last night is is it time to maybe get a family fishing boat, or something that we can go tubing with? That that's something that we might be doing in the next year. So, I think that I think there is a need and a value in having people collaborate and talk to each other. So I think it'll be a podcast. I don't know. It'll certainly be on my YouTube channel. It might be something that would be useful to do as a kind of a live stream. I don't know if it'd be once a week, but a couple times a month. I'd be happy to just get on and just talk, answer questions if people have them for me. Like I said, I don't have all the world's answers, but I've learned some things over my 20-some years of marriage and 21 years of being a dad, and being a practicing attorney for most of that, farming, gardening, all that kind of stuff, being a video maker and all that. So I'm happy to share that if that is of use to anyone who is just looking to maybe make some improvements or upgrades in your life. So I hope you'll stick around, at least check out some of the content. Let me know if you like it. Certainly let me know if you have things that you would like to maybe have me discuss, or maybe I can get some people on and have an interview, or maybe you want to come on and we can talk on the live stream or whatever. So anyway, I'm just it's gonna be a lot of this stuff. So I'm a pretty busy guy, like most of you probably are, and so sometimes I'll be able to sit down in front of my computer and record in kind of a controlled environment. A lot of it might just be like this. So I'm just in the car. I have an action camera that I just kind of bring everywhere. I record a lot of stuff, and sometimes it's just easier to just get in and talk. And so that's you'll probably get a lot of this kind of stuff. And I hope you can bear with the the imperfections in my delivery and the audio, the video, messes in the background, things like that. There could be some screaming children and maybe even a yelling mom or once in a while. But stick around. Introduce yourself if you're new to the channel. Let me know what kind of stuff you might like to hear about. I'm always interested in learning more and doing a little research and throwing together a video or a live stream. I really enjoy doing that kind of stuff. So if you just let me know what you want to hear, if I think I can add value, I'll put together a video for you guys. So appreciate you watching. I appreciate if you would subscribe and like any of the videos that you find helpful. And until next time, everyone, have a good one.